You're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
just
okay.
said
No.
5 of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Oh, Bacchanal.
And you're being very disrespectful. Yeah, welcome to B-Ball and Bacchanal. Yours truly, Dr. J, the Soca Prince, along with Patrice Forum, MD. Whoa.
Oh, Bacchanal.
No, the way you talking like Golden State win last year?
Smarties.
When you say he came up big,
Smarties.
you're insinuating that
Oh, Bacchanal.
5 of those years belong to Dwayne Casey.
did the
something.
championship belong to Casey?
Listen,
Was that the year?
I just said.
Oh,
I just
okay.
said 5
No.
of them years.
Whoa! Aye. I tell you to come in and say aye.
So you want me to say whoa?
Breaks a little bit now. Whoa! B-Ball and Bacchanal back once again. We are New Digs. Sponsored by Chris Chatty's Hot Sauce. My co-host. What happened to this fella, boy? You're sticking it.
Oh, so I can press gas now. You tell me mash brakes. You gotta make up your mind, Dan.
Big up the Soca King.
The Soca Prince.
The Soca King.
I do not have Soca King on IG yet. So let me stick to Soca Prince. I don't want to confuse the messaging. You know what I mean?
You watched the Super Bowl last night, Todd?
I did actually.
You see LeBron put the king on your head?
And I hear him get booed. I don't want to get booed. I good.
Who booing you?
Who booing LeBron? Greatest scorer of all time?
Anybody boo you on Friday night at Decal? That's what I want to know.
I'm not going to find out because I'm not calling myself Soca King.
Big up Chris Chatty's Hot Sauce once again. You know what? Let me just delve into this hot sauce thing for a little bit.
Okay.
Alright? As a child, my father used to really get into the hot sauce, you understand?
Okay.
And I used to kind of dabble a little bit. I said, Dad, I want to try. And I catch on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What age you would say you really get into hot sauce? Pepper sauce. What
Like-
did you say again? To?
On purpose or by accident?
Any one of you two.
Okay.
Story time. Let me go.
All right. So, this is a true story, right? Obviously, as a family, always cook with peppers and, you know, all that kind of thing. So, there's a small red one.
The tiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I thought was like
Soft.
a tomato, and you know what I mean? I thought it was one of them little baby tomatoes. You bite that,
Yeah.
bun up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like a Shal Marshall tune. Everything bun up. But since we're given story time,
Yeah.
I want to big up our brethren from a long time. If you're watching this,
Yeah.
send me a DM because I'm looking to get in touch with you. His name was Glenn Berger, right? This is back in Malvern days.
Hold on.
No, this is real name.
Hold on.
You know him?
Hold on. His surname Glenn Burger.
No, his surname is Berger, first name is Glenn.
All right.
Right? Real
Big
talk.
up Glenn Burger,
Yeah.
but we're gonna talk about that off camera. You know what I
We're gonna deal
mean?
with that. So
Hold on. You know what kind of? Anyways, go ahead.
So
Burger?
real talk. He's I don't even know where he's from. He's Canadian, right?
No, he from Montserrat.
Could be, but no.
All right.
So Burger now.
Burger.
I see this fella, and he's one of those guys. He was the kid on the street who talked like a sailor, right? He's one of them kind of guys. So where we lived on Malvern, we had like a catwalk beside the house, right? So we playing go-karts. He had one of the nicest ones, and
Yeah.
everyone pushing and going down the road. But he's that kid who just cussing up a storm. So my mom hears this, right? May she rest in peace. Hear that and cuss back, right? So it's a cussing thing, and you don't
Between-
cuss right?
between-
No, because he didn't know.
Yeah.
Like he cussing something else.
Yeah.
She hear that, she cussing, and all kind of Bacchanal break loose. So he end up, because he get buff, I guess
Yeah.
his family wasn't buffing him.
Yeah.
He become real close, right? Love my mom loved him. thing.
Yeah.
So, so there's a day, right? You ever had Spanish rice?
Yeah.
You know Spanish rice?
Yeah.
All right, so you know the color of the Spanish rice.
Yeah.
So, so we had some Spanish rice there, and we asked Glenn, "You want something to eat?"
Yeah.
Glenn said, "Yeah, I go take some. All right, I'll go bring you some Spanish rice."
Yeah.
So I go inside, I get the bowl of Spanish rice, and the pepper sauce was the same kind of color as the Spanish rice. I take about $3 of the pepper.
Hold on. Explain to the people home what dollop is because
Okay, I'll explain what it is. You
All
know
right.
how, I think I might have some in this. You know how you get those big round ice cubes?
Yeah.
That is kind of in style now
Yeah, yeah,
when you're drinking
yeah,
and thing?
yeah.
That is a dollop of ice. You understand? So if you get that big round,
Yeah.
that is like a dollop that I take. Is you take a whole tablespoon, not a teaspoon. You take a tablespoon and scoop it out.
Is this word in the dictionary?
Could be.
Dollop.
Could be. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
You can factor that for me later?
I'll fact check
All
for
right,
that.
fix up. All
later.
right.
So,
all right. Do so.
so I take about $3.
Yeah.
Wham, right?
Yeah.
Stir it up.
Yeah.
Right? And I bring it out for Glenn, right?
Yeah.
So I sitting down
Yeah.
and I share a driveway.
Yeah.
And our next door neighbor, big up the Duncans. So I sitting on my side,
Yeah.
everyone there, kids playing.
Yeah.
I say, "Hey Glenn, hold that, right?"
Yeah.
Man, 'cause it smell good, you know what I mean? You take 1 spoon, 2 spoon, and by the time the pepper hit him, this man just start to cry, face turn red, and I like how to pee myself, right? Because this is like the greatest prank. I'm feeling good, right? This guy, you know those small wading pools that every kid had?
Yeah.
You know the wading pools I'm
Yeah,
talking about, right?
yeah.
Because back in our day,
Yeah.
I'm a little older than you, but you know how that thing is, like the hard plastic one.
The little crocodile thing. The little
Right,
crocodile. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So the Duncans had one of them,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Now they had about, I don't know,
Yeah.
8 children. I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this thing was there and it was
Yeah.
outside for a minute.
Yeah.
So when you see there's a little ends of water at the bottom of that, and there's gravel and sand and thing at the bottom.
Hold on.
right?
He gonna drink that water?
He couldn't take the pepper so much he run into the he went to the swimming pool and he started to scoop up the that's it. This is Glenn, I apologize, right? But I can't, that was the greatest. But then the
Yeah.
punishment was I had to eat it,
Yeah.
and I must have been, I don't know, 12,
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
So I was young.
Yeah.
And so that is my introduction to pepper because I had to eat that.
All right.
And it took me like about 3 hours to finish that because they said, no, you had to eat that. in front of Glenn to be like, you can't do that to the people, children, because all they studying is
Yeah.
we could get arrested for this. Like they nearly killed the young boy. He could have went to hospital and thing,
Glenn Burger,
Glenn, sorry.
please email, do something, DM somebody. I go put my money up. I go give you some flavorful pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Check
So some cheddies, garlic. You have a garlic one? Yeah, the garlic one is nice.
Give me 1 second. We're bringing out Chetty itself. Chris, come. Everybody only hearing about Chetty hot sauce.
Yeah.
Everybody hearing about Chetty hot sauce. Chris, come on, everybody, see your face a little bit. Big up. We sponsor Chris. Chris, burger. We're gonna fix your. Chris, what you can recommend for burger? Something nice, something easy with a little flavorful. You understand? What you can recommend?
I think the garlic.
Yeah.
The garlic?
Yes, garlic. Yeah. We don't want to. How about we don't want to do the same thing like we did to.
No,
to
the extreme. No, you
Yeah.
can't.
I can't do that one.
Is the banana pepper one, is that gonna be official or not yet?
It's in testing phases.
All right.
Burger, DM somebody for me, please. We're gonna organize here. Jay,
But that was my first time. Yeah, thanks, bro.
Chris,
That was my first time. So how about you? When is your first time you had pepper sauce?
there's a calypso called pepper sauce.
Swallow. The man with the pepper sauce is boss. Come on.
Right?
Swallow.
Rest in peace, Swallow, yeah. And I only hear this tune. And every time, your parents' home had that glass jar that have a foil on it or something, and the top of the thing crusted in with all kind of things.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they never use a spoon, silverware inside.
No.
Always
Had to be
plastic.
Yeah, had to be plastic.
And I seen my father only use this thing. I said, Dad, I'd try this thing. And Jay, honestly, the first time I tried the thing, I was all right.
Oh, okay.
But it was a mild one.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
But as they get older, they meet it auntie and thing.
Yeah, you're trying a different one.
They kind of squeeze back on the mustard, you know what I mean? A little more scotch bonnet and thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Boy, to today, my wife, everything she eats is pepper sauce.
Serious.
She put, listen, big up to the air fryer. We gotta talk basketball, listen.
Yeah,
real quick, big up to the air fryer, listen. She make her french fries.
Okay.
Ketchup, pepper sauce.
Had to.
Always.
Yeah.
With french fries though?
Yeah, 100%. You know what? When you go Trinidad for Carnival, right?
Yeah.
You had to put the ketchup, mustard, pepper, Royal Castle, even KFC.
For french fries?
Yes, Dan.
Yeah?
So good.
All right. Quick story. 1999. Family reunion in Trinidad. Whole family go down. All my cousins, about 9 of us going down. And we go on Royal Castle. And the pepper sauce kind of like a yellowy, kind of green in Royal Castle.
Yeah.
And we go to my Auntie Carol. Turquoise Avenue, Diamond Vale. Auntie Carol said, where are you going? We say, Auntie Carol, we going by Royal Castle. We really like the pepper sauce. Well, why only not take 2 bottles and then you could fill up the bottle and all you could bring it back home so you have. That's why I love you, Auntie Carol. Auntie Carol come with a little bottle. Yeah. Jay, we only pumping the thing, Jay.
Yeah.
And God as my witness. That was 1999. In 2002, I go back to Trinidad. They're selling it.
Yeah. And it's good.
Royal Castle.
It lashing.
I want 15%, Give me 15 points on that. You know what I mean?
For teeth in the pepper sauce.
Kevin Durant is now going to the Phoenix Suns. Don't call me a thief, Listen.
That is the best segue you've ever done.
Listen.
You teeth the pepper sauce, and now you want to talk about how Phoenix Suns teeth KD.
Don't call me
Give
a
us the
thief.
story.
Don't call
Give
me
us
a
the story.
thief.
Let's go. KD.
Listen. This is the most movement we ever see on a trade deadline. You agree?
Crazy.
Ever.
Yeah, crazy.
And one man make all that happen. LeBron, big of yourself. You break the record. You break the internet. Tom Brady, the week before, you break the internet. Kyrie Irving, you break the internet. KD and the drumstick head boy.
You're so disrespectful. Okay.
So I got my SO the other day, right? And his gas I'm buying Perrier water. And I walk in and it had the good humor box there with all the ice cream and thing. And I see the drumstick. And I see the top of the drumstick. I say, KD everywhere, boy. In the barbershop, KD on the big screen. I gone by SO. I see the drumstick. Only seeing KD. You understand? Kevin Durant.
You know what I don't like? Kevin Durant is one of the greatest NBA players, right?
Right.
And you just said on B-Ball and Bacchanal that when you see Kevin Durant, you see nuts on top of his head. How you see is level nuts on the man's head.
Bacchanal.
All right. You see, all the Trinidadians like to embellish stories. No,
You know,
nobody say nuts.
You
and
say
nobody
look
say
like a-
head. I say I see the drumstick and I see it Kevin Durant.
Okay, let me ask you.
Nobody
Which
said
drumstick?
nuts.
Is it the strawberry shortcake drumstick?
All right.
Which drumstick is it?
All right. I allergic to nuts, so I don't know too much about the nuts world. You understand?
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
So I just see the thing and it looked like the top of Kevin Durant head. You know what I mean? It looks spacey.
But which one though? Because there's a whole bunch of different drumsticks. Is it the Oreo drumstick? Is it the strawberry shortcake drumstick?
No,
Is the one with the sprinkle of nuts on top of it?
it just looked like the basic one.
Oh, Bacchanal.
The
See,
basic
audio?
one with the nuts?
Yeah, the basic. Yeah, listen.
With the nuts?
I don't know. It just looked basic.
All right.
That's
Okay,
it looked
okay,
basic.
I didn't know. Okay.
It looked basic.
Okay.
All right. KD,
Oh, Bacchanal.
KD say, listen, I can't play in Brooklyn again.
Right.
Because if you see a picture,
Uh-huh.
I see a picture of KD on the bench
Right.
with your partner Benjamin Simmons.
Okay.
Ben looking so, KD looking so.
Right.
KD want to talk to the fella. You understand? You know the fella on the bench usually gaffing and thing. No gaffing going on.
That's all.
So Kyrie gone. KD say, listen, all you bringing Chris Paul, he ain't coming, I need to go. How you feel KD going to the Suns, shaping the West? Talk to me.
All right. I think it starts with the Kyrie trade request, right?
Right.
Because I think you kind of put in the cart before the horse, right? KD is, yes, the better player who favors a drumstick. But if it was not for the Kyrie trade request, we would still be watching the Brooklyn Nets together. Because they were on a winning streak. They were playing well before KD got injured. You were seeing the Brooklyn Nets coming together, right? Kyrie showed that he could be a leader when KD was out. And then we wake up one day and he say, you know what? I need a trade. And everybody say, what? How? Like, everything was going good. Like, the week before that, I think Kyrie had said something about, like, I'm all for everybody here in the locker room. There's some quote like that where he bigged up and said the locker room is together, something so. You remember that?
All right. I'll stop you there for a minute. KD say he want to leave, right?
Okay,
Because of Kyrie.
So,
Because of Kyrie.
no, you don't know it's because of Kyrie.
All right.
In the earlies,
Yeah.
since the offseason, KD requested the trade. But he said it was because of Nash and the GM. He said, if you get rid of them, I go stay.
Right.
Then they said, okay, they're going to keep it how it is.
But KD is the same fella who say he want Nash.
Well, no.
No. Josiah went to KD and said, listen, use the best player in the world at the time.
Okay.
Who you want as the head coach? KD draw for Nash.
But I remember, so it might have been Kyrie then, who was like, anybody could coach us. Wasn't there that quote?
He said, we don't need a coach.
Right.
Kyrie.
Okay. So there was the Bacchanal in the offseason in which he said, KD said, if I'm going to request the trade or else, the coach and the GM had to go at that time. Right?
Right.
They come back and they say, let's talk it out. We're not doing this. You ain't pulling them kind of strings. We keeping it as is. 2 weeks into the season, they not performing.
Ain't gelling, yeah.
Right? They ain't gelling.
Yeah.
They get rid of Nash. Right? So it ends up where he goes anyway. So I see the timeline you're going on, but I don't know if that was necessarily because of Kyrie, because he requested that Nash or the GM go, Marks, right? So everything seemed to be going good. When healthy, the team was winning. they was on like a 13-game win streak, or there was
Real
like
wins,
13
real
and
wins,
2
real
or something,
wins.
so right? They
Yeah.
was doing real well.
They had a good stretch between 19 games. It was high. It was 15 and 4 and 19.
Something so,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So then what ended up happening is KD gets injured. Kyrie does what he has to do. But from what I've read, it seems that he wanted them to commit, meaning he wanted Brooklyn to commit to an extension. They say, well, you know what? We'll commit to it, but only if you bring us a championship. So they try to put some conditions in it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can't put a condition. Like, nobody else has to do this. As Kyrie Irving, you can't put this on me. So now he come and like I take in my ball and going home. He say, you know what? I want to be traded.
Yeah.
And I like Ben Simmons. My calf hurts in, my knee hits, and I had to sit down.
Yeah.
Right? So now this end up spiraling out of control because I believe that blindsided KD.
Yeah.
Because everybody was going good.
So, all right. So you don't feel Kyrie call KD and say, listen.
Nah,
Nah?
I don't think so.
No phone call.
I feel that he just like whatever happened, he end up calling his agent or call one of his friends in the media and say, listen, I asked him for a trade,
I go on there.
because he wants to put pressure on them.
Yeah.
He wants to put pressure on Brooklyn. So he come out and say, you know what, trade me. And it seemed like it was because of the extension. Then he come out in an interview and say, you know what, it don't matter if you give me the extension. I ain't playing here again, because he took it as a disrespect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was the first domino. So when they made the trade, because everybody knows Kyrie wanted to go to LA, right? The owners say, you know what? We ain't sending you where you want to go because you've made life a living hell for we. We go send you where we want you to go. They said Phoenix wanted him. They could have traded Chris Paul. They said a whole bunch of different teams
Phoenix, yeah.
was looking. Yeah, that was one of the talks. They end up sending him to Dallas. And I believe Joe Tsai, or, the owner and management decided to send him there because it's like, all right, I'm going to put you in the most combustible situation. You understand?
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban want to do this, cool.
Yeah.
We go take some pieces back. Because when you look at it, Spencer Dinwiddie, Finney Smith,
Best defender gone.
right?
Yeah.
And a couple picks.
Yeah.
That could not have been the best trade package for Kyrie Irving. But they did it to say, you know what? We go send him. We go take back whatever.
Yeah.
And then KD said, okay, listen, I want Chris Paul to play here in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But if you can't make this happen, send me Phoenix.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what? You've been the guy who's been helping us all along. You've been a team player.
Yeah.
We go make that happen.
Yeah.
So they call Phoenix.
Yeah.
They say, yo, we can send you KD.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for me?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And what's crazy, Chris Paul stayed. Devin Booker stayed.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton stayed.
Yeah.
Which I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I thought they would have had to send Ayton out.
Yeah.
They sent Bridges,
Yeah.
Cam Johnson,
Yeah.
and picks
Yeah.
for Kevin Durant, King.
Yeah.
That's insane. So I feel like he almost did that to spite Dallas and to spite the Lakers to say, you know what? All right, there's going to be a new powerhouse in the West. In their eyes.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
In their mind, it's like, all right, what I foresee is going to be Phoenix is going to be the powerhouse. I don't know if that's going to gel because as we have talked off camera, it's like a lot of these mid-season moves don't flesh out unless it's just a complimentary piece. Not the whole
Yeah.
Come on.
Because now it's 25 games. They had to play going forward. I know how that go. When Kawhi come to the Raptors, it's a whole season they have. They have a long runway.
Right.
This runway short.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The trade deadline one was a Marc Gasol. It's a complimentary piece.
Yeah.
He has a role to fill.
Yeah.
So we'll give up a Jonas Valanciunas, which could have helped us in the long run. But to win a championship, we needed that one piece. Made sense.
Yeah.
But to do Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, like these kind of names, it's not a small piece. It's not like OG to Memphis or OG to Golden State. It's not like a one complimentary piece.
Top 5 players in the league.
on.
Top 5 talents, yeah.
Who it's gonna change the identity of that team.
Yeah, completely. So, Klay Thompson playing for Golden State. They said before Klay get injured against the Raptors, Klay up until that day, in the last 5 years before that, 2019, 2014, they said in the last 5 years he had the most mileage on the legs.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Curry get injured, he ain't play as much as Klay. The most mileage on the legs. So a matter of time before the thing break down.
Right.
Your motor car go break down eventually. You're driving enough, the car go break down, right?
Facts.
Kyrie call KD, say, listen, let me go Brooklyn, let me go win that championship. You understand? KD say, all right, I rock it. Pandemic hit, Kyrie say, I want to play now. You call me here though.
Right.
I want to get this vaccine.
Right.
At the end of the day, I want to get the vaccine, but I had to make sure my customers feel protected. You understand?
100%, yeah.
Anytime is money involved, you do what you gotta do. Kyrie say, I stay home.
But you
KD
don't
say-
find it's kind of contradictory because there are players in the NBA who aren't vaccinated and can still play. It's just because of the state of New York.
Right. So if them fellas was playing in New York, they get the vaccine
Possibly.
because they don't want to affect the money.
Right.
You ain't affecting home. You understand?
Right.
You're not affecting home. You understand? The fella say he ain't playing. Now we decide to come back and play now. Now's the next thing. Well, I want to get traded. KD said, okay, well, I out here putting all this mileage on my legs. You know what I mean? KD get injured. Last year he get injured. The fella rock back and fall into his knee.
Right.
He gone down. I can't remember how long he gone down for 4 or 6 weeks, whatever the case may be. KD get injured again. His mileage on your legs.
Yeah.
How you feel this KD go perform going forward? KD no spring chicken, you know.
He isn't.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody keep talking, oh God, KD, okay. Listen, KD leg, like my arm, you know.
Yeah. Except your arm is moisturized. But yeah, I understand what you mean.
Hey, listen, don't watch my arm. And
I
keep
just-
listen,
I just
listen.
say it, I just
How
say
you
it.
know it is moisturized?
Well, I can see there's no white marks. There's no scale or anything. Yeah. Not scaly. Well done.
I just say it. The fella scaly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true. And
Hold on. Let me ask a question.
Okay.
You that G.I. Joe man from back in the day?
No, I never. Yeah.
No?
Nah.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
That a-
G-Force. What do you know about G-Force? Battle of the Planets and thing. What do you know about that?
That a little before my time. Grandizer?
All right. Nah.
Grandizer, John? Alright. The other fella named Serpentor.
Okay.
Serpentor real scaly, you know what I mean?
Right.
His skin wasn't smooth. He was scaly.
This is G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Real scaly.
So you used to play with them men and thing? You used to the figures, the figurines, I mean.
I used to watch the cartoons.
Oh, sorry. I did usually the G.I. Joe, that is what I picture as the figurines and thing.
G.I. Joe was $9.
Alright, my bad. Alright.
You feel competent buying G.I. Joe for me at $9 at buy
Correct.
it?
No.
And Bacchanal?
No. Don't look at that.
No! It's safety net, buddy. If the roof is sprinkly, pull back the G.I. Joe.
Which lunchbox you used to have? Is that G.I. Joe lunchbox?
Alright, so the reason why I like the New York Knicks, I spent a lot of time in the US as a child.
Okay.
You understand? So them cheering here, what's his name, boy? Not the coast to my peers, right?
Okay.
I got brain fat there, boy. So my peers have the plastic lunch pail, you know what I mean? We go down Detroit. So we go to Detroit and come down and say, all right, what you need? You need a binder to go to school and you need a lunch box. So them time here, you get the finder binder. In the States, you get the trapper keeper. You ever hear about the trapper keeper?
Nah.
Yeah, Google that.
Okay.
I'll go put that on the Instagram this week, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Trapper keeper I get. And I get a lunch pail. But it's like metal. It's a metal lunch pail, you know what I mean? With a Thomas inside. Return of the Jedi. With the Ewok on it. A red Thomas. A red Thomas with the Ewok on it.
Well done. Okay.
Quick story about Thomas before we go. Quick story. I know it's basketball. My father was a football fan too, eh? But not football like how we like football. We could talk football, stats, all kind of thing, right? And because in the 80s, 90s, we live in so close to Buffalo, all the games we get is the Buffalo Bills and New York Jets. So my father come and get attached to the Buffalo Bills. The running back at the time was Toman Thomas. Toman Thomas,
Yes,
right?
I remember, yeah.
So every Sunday, I only hear my dad yell, "Oh God, Thomas! I said, Dad, his name is Thurman Thomas. I ain't Godfather.
Right.
It's Thomas.
Yeah.
So he took the two names,
And put it together.
combined them. Thomas.
Well done.
Hence, the Ewok Thomas. What lunch kit you at?
That's a very good segue. I like that.
What lunch kit you at?
Brave Star. We know about Beer Star.
Hence your first name.
All right. So let me ask you this now, right? Taking it back to basketball, since that's why we're here. B-ball and Bacchanal, right?
Whoa.
Somebody on YouTube or Twitch, one of them things was asking this. Who controls the ball the most now? Is it going to be Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant? Who controlling the ball the most?
Chris Paul.
Okay. So who would you say taking the last shot?
KD. So,
Really?
there's the problem, right? KD gone Golden State, right? Clay and Steph already won the championship. 73-9 and they win. They bring in KD, right? They understand, listen, we have a chip already. We had a sacrifice to get to the next level, right? Understand? Put KD to the forefront, let KD do his thing. We go rock back and let you do his thing. We good.
But I don't know if I don't know if they rock back though. I just think that they weren't delivering. Because if you remember, Steph Curry was taking shots. He just wasn't hitting.
Jay, I say rock back because KD get 2 finals MVPs, eh?
But because he delivered. It's not to say, I don't know if it was something where, like Wade and LeBron, where Wade said, I'm going to be Robin to you. I don't know if they actually meant to say, I letting you go. I remember some of them games. And Steph Curry was trying, you know that. It's not to say, like, he was passing up shots for KD.
But if you look at them defenders on KD, by the time KD raised up, them fellas, you know what I mean, right? Steph, everybody in and around the same height, you know what I mean? So you had to work, you had to real work for you know what I mean? Steve Kerr said, listen, we're going to take some mileage off them legs for you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You had to work as hard, let KD take some mileage off for you. Devin Booker now, he young. Devin Booker to be successful. There's a fellow who scored 70 points in a game, eh? Very few people in the league score 70 points all time in the NBA. How he scoring 79 points a game, 70 points with KD on the team? You doing that? Right? So, Chris Paul, no. I play with a generational talent in Kevin Durant. This is where the ball had to go. Because if you remember that year, Phoenix got to the finals. What Booker do in the last game? It's like I was playing. He lay an egg, eh? You understand? The ball to go to KD.
As did Chris Paul, though. Like the whole team laid eggs, right?
Right. But when you
laid eggs, there's a whole farm.
But
right?
Like LeBron say, he going to Miami to learn how to win.
Right.
Now you play with a fella who gone already. Because Paul ain't played with no champions yet. You understand what I mean? Booker, for him to be effective, he need the ball in his hands. Right? He had to put the ball in the air. He had to score, right?
He's definitely a rhythm type player, so he's going to need the shots for sure.
Right. So KD taking away about 50% of that. Way again from Booker now.
But you don't find that it's a trust factor too? Like I find with basketball players, what I've noticed is, as you say with the Splash Brothers, if they know that I can pass up this ball and give you that shot, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to hit it, I'll give it up to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They trusted Andrew Wiggins. So he ended up elevating his game. Right?
Yeah.
They can play in a system like that.
Yeah.
The issue is going to be if a guy becomes selfish and he's looking for his own stats and his own ego.
Like LeBron.
I mean, no, because LeBron, it worked. No, but it worked in
Oh,
Miami.
Bacchanal.
Because
We're
he
talking
was-
about Miami though. We're talking about
My
LeBron
point is,
today,
I'm
though.
talking about a
not
player
a point,
who joined.
Jay.
Of
That's
course,
not a
it's
point,
the point.
Jason. That's
How wasn't it? How wasn't that a point?
Because you're talking about Miami.
Yes.
Well, that's
as we
Miami.
talked about Golden State.
Well, that's
as we
went to Miami.
talked as
Well,
we-
that's went to Miami.
last week,
All right.
last month,
Last week you there?
2 months ago, 2 months ago I was there.
Jason.
2 months.
Jason, stay focused, please.
Robert,
Oh, Bacchanal.
Robert, Bob, Dick.
Oh, Bacchanal.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Bacchanal.
Robert, Bob,
Uh-huh.
Dick.
is that the progression?
I think so. Go ahead.
Okay.
Listen.
All right. Are we done the show yet? Is it Coca-Cola time?
All right, listen. LeBron break the record, right? Congratulations to the king.
Yeah.
So you call yourself. You know anybody that give himself a nickname of the hop so?
But I don't think he gave it to himself. Remember, he came in high school and, I mean, his name is James, the surname. So King James is an easy You know what I mean? I don't know if it was him who decided I want to be called King James because I feel like as a young
Smarties making what's at that gag side like Smarties, you know what I mean? You go there, get to West after this one.
Hey, my boy Thorpe's in the chat too. So Lakers,
Toppy?
yeah.
What Toppy saying? What Toppy saying?
Lakers are going straight into the playoff spots. Let's go.
You know what I like? It's like there's that show Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? I like that before it's championship or nothing.
Yeah.
Now we go to the playoffs. Let's go. Like, get out of here, bro. This is LeBron James,
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, and you're happy to get in a play-in?
All right. So,
Right on.
okay.
No, I said playoffs.
A play-in is in the playoffs, no?
How much people all you need to make the playoffs? You see this
Who?
team, the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, quote me on this. Top 3 salary cap, the Lakers. Top 3 in the league, eh?
Probably. I don't know.
And all you at the bottom of the West.
Yeah.
Right? So all you make all kind of moves. Big up, get rid of Pat Beverly.
Yes.
Boy,
And was Russell Westbrook. You
this
know?
fella was fighting with Darvin Ham the same night LeBron break the record.
But AD was sulking on the bench too.
How you feel about that? What do you think?
I mean,
Because
listen,
he come out and say, well, I was upset that we were losing the game, so...
of course he was. I would be upset too.
You really think you were upset about that? Or you think it was
However, no, I was gonna say, like, you could be upset,
Yeah.
but in that moment, when everything, because I was here by Chetty was watching the game, and you saw everything, like,
Unfold.
you know what I mean? And it was funny because when you see the replay, you see Thomas Bryant because he backing up a smaller defender. And he's looking for the ball.
Mismatch, right?
Nobody in the arena is saying pass it to Thomas Bryant, right?
Yeah.
When he didn't get the ball,
Yeah.
he asked for a trade. He said, "Listen, I gotta go. I can't handle it here."
But who you is though, Brian? There's only one Brian to
He
LA.
want more playing time. So what
Yeah.
does he decide to do?
Yeah.
They sent him to Denver to back up Jokic. You want playing time? Good luck with that. So back to AD now, right?
Yeah.
So I watch his body language, right? And while I agree that he was probably upset that they were losing, it's not just that. It's also, you're so happy about this one statistic and we're losing. You leave the game plan of the game, right? In order to ensure that you break this record. Because if I know you watched the game, like
Yeah.
he was taking a whole set of shots, and at a certain point he was hot. We get it,
Yeah.
but whatever game plan Ham had is out the window. So what was happening?
Yeah.
OKC is just coming down scoring because he's not playing defense. He just want a fast break. He want easy baskets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you look at how this whole thing play out, he probably on the bench like, look at this clown. I left good north. I left the Bayou, you know. In
It was
order to
really
come
good.
here.
It was really good.
No, it wasn't. It
So
was
why
bad
you say the good by you?
because I'm going with a story, fam. Understand where I'm going with this, right? He left the good Bayou, right?
Yeah, they shouldn't go more.
Prior to,
Yeah, they
to
gumbo.
Katrina and thing, right?
Yeah, they go more.
Gumbo real good, you know.
Boy.
So he left that to come LA. He take the chain up. He wear a That's All Folks t-shirt and thing, right?
Yeah, and he walk out.
Walk out. Because his boy is saying, don't worry, we bringing it to LA.
Yeah.
It's chips down the road.
We go fix up.
It's Frito-Lay, it's Pringles, it's only chips down the road. You understand? Humpty Dumpty and thing.
Hold on. All right.
Some more
If you go in the store and you see a Humpty Dumpty on sale,
What do
the
you
big bag, it at 2 for $5. You buy that?
Yes.
What Humpty Dumpty you buying?
I love our chips, you know that.
Listen, you're no chip man like me. All
What you?
right. Give me the greatest chip of all time. Let me see what that chip man is. Give me the greatest chip of all time.
All right. My favorite
Greatest
chip?
chip. No, don't give me your favorite. Give me the greatest chip of all time.
No, I had to give you my favorite, and
All right,
hopefully it'll be
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
sour cream and onion ruffles.
That's the best you could do?
The best.
That's the best you could do?
So what you have?
I had 2. 1987.
Oh, geez,
Right?
Just here we go. This man coming with a stale chips here today. All right. 1987.
Mark Jackson was a rookie in New York.
Here we go.
I went by Becker's.
Becca's in 1987.
Anybody here who not from Toronto, Becker's is the corner store, boy. The
Okay.
corner store, right?
Okay.
Best chocolate.
Because you get jungle juice, you understand?
The bodega.
Beckers have a chip brand called O'Grady's. You know about O'Grady's? The quality of the bag almost come like a bull-up sack. You know what I mean? It thick like fog. It thick.
So you
Yes,
like
sir?
you like tick.
A sour cream and chives.
Uh,
A sour cream and chives O'Grady's. Google that, you're gonna see. That's the first one.
the only Grady I respect is the Grady from Sanford and Son. But continue on your story. Let me hear the
O'Grady's.
second one. Let me hear the second one. Okay.
O'Grady's. Again, spend a lot of time in the United States of America.
Right.
We go in Buffalo all the time. We go buy Tops. You know Tops, the grocery store?
Yeah, I've heard of Tops.
The Keebler Elves does have a chip called a tato skin. You ever try a tato skins?
No, that.
You're wasting
No
time.
elf is
You're
gonna
wasting
tell me
time.
what.
You're wasting time. The cheese tato skins, life changing.
You know what it is? You probably went to the States and buy them pork rind chips
At all.
and like them too.
I eaten that.
You understand?
I eaten that.
Best chip. Back in the day, I went to Scarborough Fair. You know about Scarborough Fair.
All right.
That was before your time?
Listen.
Scarborough Fair was the name. Google that.
Where's Scarborough Fair was?
Baldoon. You know where Baldoon is?
Where my Mr. Burger?
Yes, Dan. That was the Scarborough. You know what that one. You know what that. You know what that.
Listen,
Baldoon, fam.
Burger. Call, listen,
So there's a
DFJ,
Scarborough
please.
Fair right there, right?
Yeah.
Hostess. What you know about Hostess?
That regular thing. The three fellas, the red.
Okay, hold
the
on,
yellow,
hold on,
the
hold
three
on,
fellas.
hold on. But Keebler Elves is some big fancy thing? Keebler?
J.
Right out, fam.
Tato skins. Okay, let me hear. What's this?
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
done ruined my thing already. My vibe gone.
Sour cream and bacon. Nice, eh? Yeah, see, you see? You see the taste one.
Have a vibe.
You stopping by shoppers anyway. Oh, yes.
Have a vibe.
All right. Lakers get D'Angelo Russell. So,
Okay, but did they also get Nick Young?
no.
Okay,
So,
sorry.
we do the show today. I bring Soca King on NBXL today. We do the show. I forget to touch on if you feel D'Angelo Russell reputation still the same in LA from when he leave the first time.
Nah. Listen, there's a lot of things that people do in life, and everybody loves a redemption story, right? Everybody loves when somebody can come
Just
back
had
and
that
prove.
deja vu boy this time.
Yeah, but I was talking about the redemption of something else.
All right.
So
You mean the party?
So the way I feel, right, is Russell is gonna show who the real Russell of LA is. You like that?
Listen.
Well done. Nah, I done.
How you gonna tell yourself you're well done? You coming like LeBron. You call yourself the king. You like that? Well done. How you tell yourself you're well done? Use a barbecue or something? You barbecue it?
Okay, you know what?
Accent.
Okay. He's the real Russell of LA. Medium rare.
All right.
Since I can't say well done, I can say medium rare.
All right. So they get D'Angelo Russell, right? They get D'Angelo. They get Mo Bamba,
Yeah.
right? This is a playoff team.
Yeah, but they got way more than that. If you really watch the Lakers, they have gotten a lot younger. They have gotten players that are going to understand their position and their role. They are not going to, like, if you watch the whole LeBron, Russell Westbrook chemistry and vibe, something was off, right? Excuse me, I remember the time.
He was young. The fellow was young, yeah.
No, but I remember the time when who was it? LeBron was given a speech inside the locker room, and he was like, "Yeah, we gotta win. We gotta do this, and we gotta this." And then Russell Westbrook just chime in and just have fun, And you see LeBron's face like, "You some mucks," like, you know what I mean? I'm here to get everybody on board, to get everybody in this winning Mamba mentality. This is LA Lakers fan. And this guy is like, don't forget to have fun. Just have fun. And LeBron is like, all right, have fun, whatever. So I knew party done. There's a clip where you see him hug Westbrook. and he don't even make
Look
eye
at
contact.
look at it,
Right?
look at it, yeah.
Man look like he ain't bathed yet. He just give him a little two tap. Say I gone.
Define mucks.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't give me a visual aid. Don't say, you know that fella's coming to party, I don't want to pay, he's a mucks. Define mucks.
Okay. A mux is somebody who will say a Keebler elf chip is the greatest chip of all time.
So I is a mux?
That is a mux. A mux is somebody that wants a burlap sack filled with chips and only appreciate it because the bag feels thick. That is a mux.
It's quality. It's
Right?
quality. It's quality, Jay.
A mux.
If you see, all right. If you go into a dealership, you go into BMW, you see the BMW from the outside,
Okay.
and your BMW nice outside, you know what the inside gonna be like. No?
I mean, I've never been into the BMW dealership. I've been to like a Toyota dealership, and when I look at a Tercel, I kind of know. Yeah, you're right. I guess.
You really want to go down this road? We can go down this road tonight, you know. Listen, we could go down this road, eh? Listen.
Can we talk basketball?
Listen. I had
What
time.
time is it? What time
I
is
had
it?
ample time, eh? I had time.
How?
Time on my side,
How?
eh? Time on my side.
We
eh?
had a pack, you know.
I just say it. All right, listen. Kyrie Irving, you think this thing will work out in Dallas?
The short answer is yes. I do think so.
How short?
So I'll go tell you why.
All right, fix up.
While Kyrie has been a mux in his career, right? I feel right now he's at a pivotal point in which he knows what he does in the next 2 to 3 months is going to dictate his legacy, his next contract. You understand? So he knows he has to be on his best behavior, because if this flames out, because at the end of the day, you're only as good as what you did yesterday. As you know that Janet Jackson song, "What have you done for me lately?"
Right.
So what is going to happen is Kyrie knows he has to make it work now. There is no tomorrow. You want a max deal? You have to make this work with Luka now. Luka was on a trajectory of getting the MVP. If he wasn't going to win, he was going to be second.
Yeah.
Like he was on that path.
Yeah.
People were tired of Jokic. Embiid was doing well, but they were looking at what Luka was doing and saying, nah, boy, this man is putting MVP numbers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you now come into that mix and Dallas drops out to the playoffs,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
You are going to look like how people look at Westbrook
Yeah.
as he's a vampire. If you look at Westbrook's legacy, what he's done, what he's accomplished, it is crazy that we can call him Westbrook. You understand? It is crazy how we can disrespect his name when you see what he's accomplished.
Yeah.
Because it's what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
And he was put into a system that he doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And that isn't his fault, right? You brought him into this.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I feel the difference is Westbrook is a little, as we've seen, right? He's very stubborn. He's headstrong. So he's going to play his way, no matter what.
Yeah.
I think Kyrie is going to have to see, okay, Luka, you like to ISO. I like to ISO. You take that side. I go take this side. Halftime, we go trade. Like, he's going to have to make it work, because if he doesn't, curtains. You ever heard that saying?
Party done.
When they say it's curtains, that's it, you know.
Draw the curtains.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The thing with Kyrie is, Kyrie already gave a championship, right? In basketball, pro sports, anytime you can say what you want. Kyrie could do anything you want on the court, off the court, whatever the case would be. Kyrie having numbers. Kyrie, let me say, for example, Kyrie averaging 25 points a game,
Right.
8 assists, 6 rebounds. The next player in the NBA had the same amount of points, rebounds, assists. He getting $40 million a year, $45 million a year. Kyrie say, okay, well, that's what the market say.
Right. For sure.
So Kyrie can say what you want, do what you want, those are the numbers. Kyrie want 4 years, 200 million, 197 million,
Something
something,
so,
right? So, Luka, point guard. Kyrie, point guard. Two players playing the same position. Luka out. Kyrie played 2 games and they win. They play Saturday night against Sacramento. They lose.
In overtime, yeah.
Luka come on and say, well, this is great. Like the fella nice. Luka go on for a beer and eat a yogurt after the game. I see where this thing going.
Right.
There's a very short marriage going on,
I
eh?
feel so, eh?
Everybody think, Mark Cuban, go pull him in. Mark Cuban, go pull the reins. Mark Cuban is a cool owner. Never had to deal with anything like Kyrie Irving in his life. Josiah, I ain't get to do my research on Josiah and see what you own.
Right.
This is not the only company you own.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably never had to deal with an employee like Kyrie
Yeah,
Irving.
but I don't know, bro. I still, like, I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're going with this, but I feel like there are certain people that will be on best behavior knowing what the reward is at the end of this.
But Jay, he know what he getting, no matter what he
No,
getting money.
he won't though. What team is giving him that right now?
He getting money, but
From who?
he
I'm
probably
asking.
he probably getting the term. He probably getting 4 years.
Right.
They probably gonna put him on. Okay, we gonna get 50 million today, 1 year. Prove yourself. You understand? You know you coming like. You know, in 1984, your parents had to go in Trinidad and they had that old luggage, and the luggage coming like a fabric, like a carpet, and you on top of the luggage. None of that Samsung like that had that. You know the hard Samsung that we had now
Yeah.
with the lock and thing with the double on
Different,
it.
yeah. Didn't have that.
You're holding on.
Right.
Jay, it's okay to let go of the luggage, eh? No, boy, you don't longer have that grip. Jay,
Yeah.
let go of the grip now.
I like that grip.
Why? The grip all kind of crack and all kind of thing.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Bacchanal.
It comes like burnout.
Oh,
We do that grip. We do that
You
grip.
see what I mean?
We do that grip.
It's very disrespectful.
I just saying.
All right.
You know what I mean? I just saying. Listen, no matter what happened, Jay, in pro sports, no matter what, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
You could come,
I know what
to
you mean.
ownership. It's very small thing. So Josiah say, yeah, you go get your money, but you gotta meet all these criteria here.
Yeah.
And like Rodman, when he signed with the Bulls, you will get $2 million a year. If you hit all these hallmarks, you will get $9 million.
Right.
You do what you do?
Right. But the difference is what Kyrie has proven, he shouldn't have to hit no hallmarks. Because he's saying you're not making KD hit no hallmarks. Why is it that I'm the
Because
only
KD
player
behaving
that-
himself. KD
but-
only playing.
What I'm saying to you though is that is his mentality. I understand the two sides, right? As a business owner, I get that you have to have certain guarantees.
Yeah.
I get that side of it. From Kyrie's standpoint, as a champion,
Yeah.
as a guy who has done what he had to do and watched Ben Simmons play the fool and only say good stuff in the media to try to help encourage him, he's saying, you're going to give me a guarantee? Nah, done. I'm not taking that. You understand? So for me, I feel like coming from that kind of a toxic situation, right? It's like if you're in a toxic relationship, your next relationship, you're going to be on best behavior because you know what this is like. You ain't going back there, right? And especially if you know that in the next 2 to 3 months, this could determine your future,
Yeah.
you have to handle these stories. Now, if he doesn't, then you're right. He might get that 1 year, people will lowball him, right? Lakers will say, you know what, we like you, LeBron, call something for you.
He's not
We'll
going
give you a
LA.
little extra money.
He ain't going to let.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
you're right. He'll get that 1 year thing.
Yeah.
But when you look at the NBA landscape, what team is giving him max money? There is no team in the NBA, because if you're in the upper echelon, you don't want him to come in and mash up your culture.
Right.
If you're towards the bottom, every team on the bottom has a point guard, aside from maybe Orlando, right? Detroit has a point guard that they're dealing with, Cunningham.
Yeah.
Houston has everybody has a point guard that they're developing. So where's he gonna go? You understand? Like I can't think of one team that would pay him that kind of money. I don't understand. Where would he go?
Toronto Raptors.
Oh, jeez.
Masai Ujiri could be a father figure for the fella.
All right, next topic.
I'm saying.
No, because you're gonna get me angry.
Masai,
get me upset.
listen.
You're gonna get me upset. You're gonna get
Off
me upset.
camera we talk.
You're
Your
gonna get me
father
upset.
Masai ain't make no moves. You understand?
He made a move.
Who he make?
Bring in Jakob Pertl, bro. What do you mean?
You mean bring back?
Yes. he bring back Jakob
Are
Pertl.
you happy with that?
Yes, very happy. We need a center
To do what?
to play center. What do
And
you
do
mean?
what?
We have
Who was playing center before that? Tell me.
we've been playing positionless basketball, right? We've been trying this.
The way you call it, the
thing.
we is you're from France?
Yes.
Or you on the bench? Which one?
Robert, I
You on the bench?
am
You on the
French.
bench?
Yes, yes.
You beside Jamal Magone
Yes,
on the bench?
yes,
You
yes.
and Jamal send
Yes.
him a song by side?
Yes, yes.
You know how good it is, eh? Don't stick, eh?
So as I said, right? If you watch what the
You know
Raptors
what?
are doing,
You know
if you
what?
watch what
You
the
know what?
Raptors are doing, right?
You know what?
If you watch what the Raptors are doing, right? They have been playing positionless basketball and it's not working, right?
Nothing working.
Certain teams you could get away with that. You can get all your points in transition.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But other teams are gonna beat you up when they have a big, and we can't handle that. Precious Achua cannot handle some of like Embiid and these fellas. He can't. So you bring in a proper center to play because Koloko could groom into that spot, but he's not ready now. So we need somebody, and obviously, as you said, we have a history. We know what Jakob Pertl could do. Him and Pascal were brethren. So bringing that back, he fits into the chemistry. It's not, this is what I'm talking about, the complementary, small things that could really help a team, as opposed to changing over the whole thing. And we trade in Pascal for KD, and now you're changing the whole culture, the whole dynamic. This is just one player fulfilling a need that the Raptors have. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's like, okay, you're Knicks.
Yeah.
They bring in a fella who Brunson went to school with. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You get rid of Cam Reddish. He wasn't getting playing time. You bring in somebody. So now he fits into the culture. Tom Thibodeau like him. Brunson, who's going to be, your cornerstone eventually. It's somebody he's good with. It makes sense. It's a complementary move as opposed to blowing up the whole team.
If I in the NBA today and a fella come to guard me and he named Precious, you feel he scored any more than 10 points on me? Watch my face and say, you scoring 10 points on me. Precious.
Okay. So if I am guarding somebody.
That's the name on the birth certificate?
Yes. If I am guarding
That's the
somebody.
name on the birth certificate?
If I am guarding somebody, right?
Yeah.
And his name is Patrice. He's scoring more than 10 points on me.
Well, listen, it have a basket right there. Listen.
We go find out.
Listen.
We go find out.
Listen.
We go find out.
Listen, it's 5
You
for
want
5,
to find
eh?
out?
It's 5 for
You want
5
to find
again.
out? We could rock with that.
I quit 10
We
again.
can do that now,
Chetty,
Turn around this camera now. Let me go. It's going to fade you?
listen.
You feel like fade you?
Listen, get paid this tape. I make a 3-point line. Listen, I'm 5 for 5. I get a 15. I quit 15.
And if you don't, it's in court beef.
It's no if. Listen, I don't use that word if, eh? It's no if.
So let's make a bet.
15.
Let's make a bet.
I ain't betting. I quit 15.
So let's make a bet.
I just saying, if
You
your name
cannot
Precious,
beat me.
if your name Precious,
Your name is Patrice.
your name Precious.
What does that mean?
If you in the NBA,
What does that mean?
all right, let me ask you a question.
Ask me that.
That question.
Break it down.
Who I go pull this boy?
You having a brain fart?
Nah, I'm trying to think of a big man. Draymond Green.
Okay.
Precious. What do you call last name?
Achua. Achua.
Bless you. Right? All right. Precious. Yeah, right? It have a movie named Precious, a documentary or something. So
A documentary?
I know something so. Precious.
You know,
right?
you're very
No,
disrespectful.
I just saying.
It's a documentary.
Draymond Green.
The movie Precious
Draymond
is
Green.
a documentary.
Draymond Green.
You're
we
very
see,
disrespectful.
We see what Draymond Green do to Gary Poole, whatever his name is. What he did?
Jordan Poole?
Jordan Poole, Gary, what he did, right? You see what happened?
Yeah.
Precious,
Uh-huh.
you put up 15 points at Draymond Green?
It's cuff?
I just say.
All right. You're very disrespectful.
Winners and losers, trade deadline.
It's not cock a whole time yet. What time is it, fam? Jeez, that ages. It's hot in here, man. All right. Winners and losers.
What, back off this Scully? You know what I mean?
Winners and losers. All right. I would say a winner is the Los Angeles Lakers. Going off of what we said, right? I feel that the Lakers have gotten younger. They've gotten rid of the distractions in Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly, and I guess Thomas Bryant to a degree.
I think the Raptors should bring in Patrick Beverly now. He got bought out, right? To back up Fred. Or I'd actually start him in front of Fred, actually. I'd actually start him in front of Fred, actually.
Can I finish the take?
Go ahead.
So I feel that the Lakers are the winners,
All right.
and I feel the losers between the Pelicans and the Grizzlies. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know you're gonna ask me why, so I'm gonna tell you why. Both of them were in the hunt for OG Anunoby. The West is hot.
Yeah.
Every team in the West, aside from Denver, who's the number one, and you have the reigning two-time MVP, and even they made a slight move
Not even slight.
in the sense of a
They got Reggie Jackson, too?
that
Right.
wasn't a trade necessarily. That was a pickup, right? That was
Yeah.
right. That was off of waivers or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you look at what other teams have done, these are two teams that are in the hunt and have allowed every other team to get better. And you have these picks, you have these complementary pieces that, in my opinion, you could have given up for a player like OG who could have fit into either system
Yeah.
in a big way and have done well. But I think what happened is, they tried to play hardball with Masai and Webster, and I feel like everybody tried to say, you know what, we can buy low.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't come and sell high. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Kyrie and KD that just get. You see what they get.
Yeah.
How are you gonna ask us for 3 picks, and these guys get 2 and 1, and you know what I mean, and some swaps? No, you can't ask for that. No. So I feel that is the reason why, in my opinion, they are losers in this whole trade deadline, because you can't watch your competition get better and you just stand fast. Because as much as Memphis may have a big window, because they're all young and they're growing together,
Yeah.
there's going to come a point in the next 1 to 2 years that you got to
can't keep
start
everybody.
dealing with
Yeah.
big money payouts.
Yeah. They can't
right?
keep everybody.
They can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're good now,
Yeah.
but you better start making some serious moves quick.
Yeah, for sure.
And for the Pelicans now, it's, Zion, right? This is a guy who can't stay healthy,
He's out.
right? He's out again. You have to now
Hamstring,
figure out
hamstring.
a way, right? You have to figure out a way
Shouldn't
to
come
get
back.
better, because you can't bank on him taking you all the way.
Yeah.
And they've gone on a free fall,
Yeah.
right? And they're a talented team.
Very.
So if they fall out of the playoffs again, or go in a play-in and end up against a Lakers team, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's problems, King.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I look at a team like that who didn't make any moves, and it's like, nah, I think you're bunk's head, because you needed something
Yeah.
to give you that boost and to give the other players a little morale boost.
Yeah.
Because as much as we may laugh at the whole Kyrie fit, I feel that Luka said, nah, like, we need something. Like, we talked about how well he's been doing here on the show, but it's clear he needs help,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's doing great,
Yeah.
but if he's getting all the rebounds, he's scoring the most, getting the most assists, that's because nobody else ain't doing much, right? So he needed help.
Yeah.
So clearly he signed off on the Kyrie thing.
Yeah.
We'll see if it works, but he needed something.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, but more so the Pelicans,
Yeah.
I really feel like they needed something, and they didn't pull the trigger on that, and I feel like they're gonna regret it in the long run. How about you? Who you have for winners and losers?
Winners, I have the Denver Nuggets. Denver give Jokic a break. So if you watch Denver play, Jokic go off, have a big void to fill. You know what I mean? Jokic lose weight over the last few years. He trimmed down a little bit, but he still had to get breaks. You know what I mean? You can't run the fella 36, 38, 40 minutes a game. You know what I mean? It's a long season. They get Bryant for the Lakers. So they give the fella a little break. So even you had to score a bunch of points, keep it steady state.
Right.
You know
Because
what I
who
mean?
was the backup before this?
Smarties.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Is
right?
it McGee? It wasn't JaVale McGee, was it? Who was the backup in Denver? I can't remember.
Jimmy McGee league still?
Oh,
I
Bacchanal.
can't remember who. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
So you have somebody who could actually keep the lead for the fellas, just keep it where it is. Jamal Murray out again. He could come back and may not be playing tonight. Come back any game now. Is the other knee he getting soreness. So management come out and say, well, they had to wait to see if they need cool down a little bit, what the case will be. Yeah, Reggie Jackson. So I surprised the Clippers get rid of Reggie Jackson because this fella bring the Clippers to the play-in by himself. Paul George and out of games. Kawhi played last year. Reggie Jackson hold fort for the fellas. You know what I mean? Big move. I've been saying for the last 2 years on this show, Milwaukee, Denver. The last 2 years I'm saying, once some fellas healthy, they're good. The biggest losers I have is the Raptors. Now, all you have this team.
You have something there I could pelt? Sorry, go on.
All you have this team. Well, Raptors gonna be fourth this year. This is who the Raptors really is. You understand?
Who?
Raptors overachieved for the last 2 seasons.
How?
Right? The Raptors, $37 million a year man. Pascal Siakam.
The All-Star. He's
By
an All-Star.
default.
He's an All-Star though.
You believe what? You
He's an all-star.
You see what I put in the chat for us, sir? You see what I put in the chat?
What?
You,
Take that bass out your voice, eh?
you see what?
Take that bass out your voice,
You're
yeah?
sucking like this. You're sucking like Mike. You're sucking like Mike. You're sucking like Mike. You're sucking like Uncle Mike. Eh? Listen, you see I put in the chat? I just say it, right?
All right.
You order like to hug this All-Star thing, eh? All-Star means they like you for the first 41 games.
No, but
Listen.
he's put up crazy numbers, King. Like, you can't deny what Pascal has done.
For the first 20 games, well, I'm to the next 20, he fall off, eh? Because when he dropped the 52 on the next, 52, 54, when he drop on the next, he come back and he score 21. You know what I mean? And we beat all you. You give me the tickets to the game. We beat all you. We beat all you like a road match. Ding, 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 ding. We beat all you like a road match, you understand? Like a road match. We beat you. You understand?
You still owe me for them tickets, eh? I didn't give you no blasted tickets. I want to see an EMT transfer tonight for them tickets, eh?
Listen, as a cat fan,
Bacchanal.
you take check?
Question for you.
Shoot.
Does your perception change if the Raptors don't make the playoffs and they win the lottery and they get the next generational player? What does that team look like now?
Raptors ain't getting no generational player.
Oh, Bacchanal.
Raptors getting somebody from Oshawa, Ontario.
Listen.
They draft it. Oh,
No, I'm saying realistically, right?
No.
No, we gotta be real.
I can finish?
Even if they lose every game for the rest of the season,
Yeah.
they're not winning the lottery. Like, the teams that are at the bottom.
Yeah.
So this whole, like, waiting for generational talent, like, Victor and Scoot are not coming to Toronto, right? So that is why they decided, you know what? Let me just tweak a little bit.
Yeah.
Let these guys get healthy. And whatever deals we had to make, we'll make in the offseason.
Fred come out and say, I am worth more than the Raptors want to pay me. What our locker room looking like now after you make that comment?
They're looking cool. We support you.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah? You go with that?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
So Fred VanVleet is worth $30 million a year is what you saying?
I mean, if I'm looking at what people are getting paid in the league, and I would say, yeah, he's putting up those kind of
19
numbers.
points a game is worth $30 million a year is what you saying?
Didn't he score 30 the other day?
How much
Okay.
does Brunson get?
Talking average.
Getting something like that.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you say?
Brunson right now today is number 2 in clutch players in the NBA in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Behind Fox in Sacramento. Documented.
Okay.
I just say it.
So I'm saying Fox and Brunson are not the 2 best players in the NBA. Correct? You are picking out one small stat and making it seem like this is the greatest thing. Fred VanVleet is a champion. You understand?
So is Adam Morrison. Stop this champion thing, okay? Adam Morrison have 2 championship rings. Tell me where Adam Morrison is now. He's landscaping somewhere in Wyoming. You understand?
What year did Morrison win?
It don't matter. Kobe is.
So my point is, I mean, Fred is more recent.
Okay.
He won a championship just the other day.
All right.
He is and was an integral part of that championship team,
So was Danny Green.
and he's still getting paid.
Where you play now?
I think it might be
Somebody
Cleveland.
just signed him.
Somebody just signed him. I think it was going to
Yeah.
be Cleveland, no? Cleveland or somebody.
Yeah.
He signed with. Listen, the point of the matter is, right? If all these other players, like Brunson and Fox and all these other guys you call in, getting paid that kind of money,
Yeah.
then sure, get your money. It won't come from us. But what I like what Fred is doing is he's still playing. He's not complaining about knee soreness and sitting on the bench
You know
and
why?
saying,
Because you want your money. Fred,
but my
Fred,
point is,
Fred,
no, but all the other players are
but Fred
sitting
playing
down.
but Fred playing for himself. I see Green, Trent there the other day. Fred come up 24 seconds on the shot clock. Fred cross over half court and throw the ball here. Trent only saying, what happened? He playing for himself. He playing to win. He playing for himself. Fred Van scored 30 points for the night. Everybody get a pizza, French fries, all kind of thing. Tim on donut, Timbit, birthday cake. What is that? Birthday cake? What is sprinkle thing? You know what I mean? With the glaze.
Oh,
so
Bacchanal.
disrespectful.
Why? Because I tell the truth.
How are you so...
It's birthday cake.
Oh,
It's birthday cake.
Bacchanal.
Timbit, all let's get. Birthday cake. It's birthday cake. With the glaze.
Oh,
know what it is?
Bacchanal.
With the icing.
Next week, Thursday,
Oh,
they
Bacchanal.
have Caribbean night
Where?
at the arena.
You gonna be there?
Of course I am.
All
Next
right.
week, Thursday?
So what you doing? You on set up comedy microphone? Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
You're so
Bacchanal.
disrespectful. My
listen,
point is, no, where I'm going with this,
I want to see you shoot the 3-point shot.
where
at
I
halftime.
am going. No,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
sure-
give you a 3-pointer in your chest just now. But
Oh,
what I'm showing you
Bacchanal.
is that because when you said the giveaways, I heard they're going to be giving away like 300 or 500 doubles that night because of the whole Caribbean night thing. That's why I come in my head.
MLSC, all they give away Chetty's hot sauce.
Oh,
What about the
Bacchanal.
doubles? Hot sauce. The garlic, right? The garlic.
I mean, I can handle the scorpion, but
Jay, we live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Everybody can do hot sauce like you?
I mean, no, but fellas like Torpy and them in the chat.
Toppy going to the game? Hey, ask Toppy when the last time he got to the game. Ask Toppy. Last time Toppy got to the game, I guarantee it's at the Sky Dome. Start of my days.
What's the time? All
I
right,
just
is
say
it time for us to go yet?
All right, Jay, Kakol the week for me, please. You make Kakol.
I mean, I want to say as you know,
Why not?
after the disrespectful comments today.
O'Grady's.
But
Look at that.
I'm not going to say you. I'm going to talk about a certain player. Now,
Well, I hope so. You like it? You like it?
it could be a referee.
I'll go to,
It could be a ref.
You like your
I-
telegraphing? Fix up.
So, Smarties, there's a certain player, and I want you to pull up a particular tweet, right? I know you're not too familiar with social media, right? But
Nah, me ain't good
tweet
at
is like,
that.
it was on Twitter, and you type something, and when you press send, they call it a tweet. They have
Alright.
a little blue bird in the corner, right?
Right.
Elon Musk and them fellas. So,
People still using Twitter.
yeah, this particular player did. It went viral because as D'Angelo Russell get traded to the Lakers, this man sent out a tweet saying, "Well, boy, the gang is back. We back together again." I was like, "Welcome back, Carter." He hype. Put a picture of the two of them when they was playing in Minnesota together. All right. About 24 hours later, they shipped the man out. We ain't hear from the man. The man quiet. They say he's gonna get bought out and he gonna go on waivers.
Yeah.
But this is a guy who was hype. This is the guy who was checking his watch and saying Dame time broken.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was feeling himself.
Yeah.
The problem with trash talking, right? Is you had to back it up every single time.
I agree with that.
Because the time you don't back it up, people
Yeah.
doesn't remember, right?
Yeah.
And this is a fella, he just talked plenty. And I know he was feeling good because he said, yeah, boy, I get my boy back. Because you know, he not liming with LeBron.
At all.
He not liming with Westbrook.
At all.
He not liming with AD.
Apparently it was Lyman Westbrook.
But I mean, okay,
Yeah.
but they had their issues.
I kind of fake lime.
It's a fake lime thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's a fake lime thing.
Yeah.
So for this now, and he see his boy coming in, he's like, he knows I was a dog in Minnesota. He go, we be liming now.
Yeah.
And 24 hours later,
Yeah.
they say, bro, you better move out of that condo,
Right out.
go down the road and find an Airbnb. You understand? So from my cockhold of the week,
Yeah.
because he's so braggadocious,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see where he ends up,
Yeah.
because obviously he's going to sign somewhere, but he's not going to get, and it's not going to be Toronto.
You sure?
100.
You buy that Pat Bev jersey in the dollar bin, and have it in the dollar bin. You get about $7 in the dollar bin.
Smarties, put this man through tables, please. Tables for the man, one time.
But how he grabbing the people camera kind of thing, grabbing the DSL or whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
he's grabbing it to show the man about foul and thing. And they say, you know what? Take a tech for that.
My thing is like, if you're nice,
Mm-hmm.
you could talk, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like
You're not
everything you're
that
doing,
guy.
like you're fit, like you're doing
You're not
nothing.
that guy. You're not that guy. 100%. So let me hear yours. Cackhold of the week.
Pat Bev. You know what?
Robert's Cackhold of the week.
Pat Bev. Have we ever had this guy as Cackle of the Week? I don't think we've ever had him as Cackle of the Week.
We must have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to. We had to.
When he jumped up on the table.
After they won a playing game. He
Yes,
jumped up on the
crying
table.
and thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's been deserving though. Like sorry?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Which is why he
And when he got to LA, they had this kind of interview and they're like, so Pat, how's it feel like being with the Lakers? He's like, Lakers? They're playing with me. I made the players, like, not them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Cackle of the week. So, big week in pro sports. Brady say he retiring. Super Bowl coming up. Kyrie leaving. He going Dallas. LeBron break Kareem record. He come out in a black shark skin. Listen, the fella clean.
Shark skin?
Yeah, the black shark. Yeah, shark skin. You know I do it. You know I'm a fashion man. I do whatever you say. I mean, I love shark skin.
Okay.
You look clean. I mean, and the fella come out before I'd say, well, my Brady record, I ain't crying about that. If we get a championship again, I'm crying about that. And as you say, Bryant in the post waiting for the ball. LeBron see the fella down low. Because it's pressure on the fella, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And in the arena, like every time he scored, the arena, and they had the countdown in the corner, like
He don't want to play in Milwaukee. He don't want this to go over to Milwaukee. You know what I mean? So them fellas feeding the fella. So the fella rock back, he get his shot, come to center court and thing, and he put up his hand and thing. Big spectacle, right? The school we come from, I feel, again, we always put the two against each other. I feel like that's Jordan. Jordan go put up his hand and say, keep playing the game. Nobody stopping, you know what I mean? We go celebrate after the game. They stop the game, talk to LeBron, the fella crying all kind of thing. What are you crying about?
I mean, it's a huge record. It was like 39 years that hadn't been broken, you know.
What are you crying about? Somebody dead?
He said he wouldn't cry.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's a huge moment though.
The fella say, listen, I had it. I had like boot camp, you know what I mean? Listen, I had like boot camp. I had to break, you know what I mean?
Hold on.
That doesn't really make, listen.
Hold on, this is what LeBron's saying or what you're saying?
This is me.
You saying you had to break.
Listen. I don't get emotional like that, you know what I mean? But why just get me and say, boy, not just make you cry and take, but listen, Jay.
I listen.
The fella started crying because he break the record. They lose the game. All the highlights they showed on ESPN because I had the illegal box, you know what I mean? So I get the real highlights that thing.
Okay.
And the only highlights they showed is the Lakers. I see one thing Alexander do,
Yeah, 100%.
but OKC win.
Yeah.
I see AD in the corner, he sit down, Russ cussing ham, LeBron, he get his thing, Kareem, Vex, yeah, I mean,
And he break the thing and then he sit. Right? Every game is important. You had to win. Anyway, sorry, continue.
they have a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, the goal, like you say, it's not just to get to the playoffs, the play-in is championship, right? They leave there now. LeBron at a party. He put the shark skin suit. Listen, if I had a little money, I can't lie. I mean, think nice. They go to the party. Reports say, I ain't get no pictures yet, but I believe reports. Reports say, we's West Indian.
Okay.
We like we curry goat and thing, you know what I mean? White rice. LeBron bring 2 4-legged goat in the party. Not on trays. Jay.
Are you serious?
Not on trays.
Okay, wait. Did the club do that or he did that?
I don't know. It's
He did that.
LeBron.
2 4-legged goat
Live.
in Los Angeles.
Live.
I don't like the guy now.
2 4-legged goat.
Yeah.
Smarties, tablespoon, please.
Yeah, one time.
I'm leaving it right there.
Yeah, no.
2 4-legged goat.
That's too much.
Right?
That's too much.
Listen, I like my goat in pieces on a better white rice.
Yeah, cook and curry.
Extra gravy.
Extra gravy.
Tender.
Cut up some fresh scotch bonnet on top too. So, next week. Actually, no, not next week because we're in Trinidad. Week after that. I know you have a Alexander and Cole grooming jersey, right? Smarties, we had to make him a shirt. Had to break. Right? You gotta
You see who going this thing?
It's you.
It's 2023.
It's you coming.
It's 2023.
It's you.
We in
You
Toronto,
say-
Ontario, Canada.
You say you had to break.
I had to break.
So you put that on a shirt. I want to see how that go down.
Oh,
You wear
Bacchanal.
that on a jersey. Had to break and chip down the road now.
Ding ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding.
So,
Crit.
quick question.
Listen.
Road match. What's your road match pick for 2023?
Jay, I go be honest. Listen. My wife says she want to go through that.
Okay.
Right? We ain't no spring chicken again.
Right.
She give me the itinerary.
Okay.
And I see what going on. You know I just go to sleep early and I wake up early.
Yeah.
I ain't problems.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Jay,
So give me your tune for 2022.
this
This is the tune?
has been on repeat for the last 30 days. Jay,
Tune.
Jay. All right, big up, Boise.
Yeah.
You put me onto this fella. About 5 years ago.
Yes, you cut. Yeah.
When I cut the fella.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen, the fella so decent, and the fella he humble. You know what I mean? The fella tell me, he's like, boy, I love soca as my roots and thing, but the man say he prefer to write as opposed to performing. You know what I mean? And the composition of the music, Jay, the wordplay, it's almost like a kind of like a Jay-Z, this fella, you know what I mean? The wordplay.
Yeah, he real bad.
A fella tell me he writes Fast Wine for Marshall.
No, I don't believe so.
You sure about that?
I don't.
Somebody tell me he write Fast Wine for Marshall.
Nah, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. Who'd you hear that from? Big C?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Don't
So
call me.
I'm gonna give you 2 songs that are basically 1 and 2 for the road match.
Alright.
Right? That very big.
Yes.
This is a song that tune. So now, this is the energy on the grounds. This is what everybody loves in fets, and he's gonna do a remix for the stage. But this one is like one of the biggest right now.
Best late entry of the century.
This is Bungie Garvin.
Brother.
So this is very big.
What's it called?
Hard fet.
Sorry, what's it called?
Hard to break.
Sorry? We need a shirt for Jason called Hard Set.
Me back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants, I never really read none of these. I come from brass festival and from customs and from flour mills. Boss a fed fire, fet and licensing fet and them had a power pill. Everybody gunners and goofy bunchy, only pushing power still. If it's me alone living with power on a hill, I come here for no stand up. I come to...
Okay,
Big,
gotcha.
right?
Okay,
So
all right.
that's one.
Okay.
So the next one now, this is, you could say 1, 2, 1A, 1B.
So this is Road March, you think?
I'm talking for Road March,
Okay.
right? It's between these two songs.
Yeah.
This is my personal favorite. I love Hard Fet, but I still feel that's for the dance,
Right.
right?
For the fet
If I'm in,
itself
right,
on the road.
right. So if I'm in, but the energy, I could imagine Masqueraders going off to on stage as well,
Right.
right? But this song is a song that when you really take in the lyrics, right? This song talks about what we've been through over the pandemic and how it is that we're coming into this carnival now. This song. And the way it's constructed,
Yeah.
it's called Come Home,
Yeah.
Nyla Blackman, Skinny Fabulous. Right? This song here.
Are they paying you?
No, just listen. Listen.
Are they paying you?
No. I just want you to understand because you now go in carnival. I don't want you to stand up and look around when songs like this play.
Yeah.
So you feel the build. We're going to the crescendo. Hold on.
We know about crescendo.
This is the crescendo. Hold on. It's building. Watch your build. Watch your build. So right now, security holding your back.
No. There's a done.
Watch it.
There's a done. Yeah.
And then they open up the gates. You run on the stage. Do you know who Nyla Blackman is?
Yes.
Who? Who's Nyla?
A soca artist. Jay, listen, let me tell you something, okay?
Okay, so
I'm 45, dog.
You know what it is?
Listen,
You know what it is?
That sounds like you're at a track meet, dog.
Okay,
Listen, I'm not Usain Bolt fan.
okay, but
listen.
you're playing last though.
Who tell you that?
You're in the jockey shirts on the road.
A gold jockey short with
A
sequins.
gold jockey shirts with sequins.
Yes.
All right. So
And
then
Oh,
and
Bacchanal.
So you're gonna need to know these songs.
And an NFL hat on.
You're gonna need to
And
know
an
these
NFL hat
songs.
on.
So
An
understand,
NFL,
right?
Yeah.
If somebody comes to you and say, "Who's PK Subban?" You say he's a hockey player. What do you mean, guy?
Yeah.
See how disrespectful that
I
sounds?
gotta go peeking for it.
No, but I'm saying Nyla Blackman is not just a soca
Hey,
artist.
you hear this though? Yo, PK, you hear this, but hey, what do you see with this song, right?
Nyla's not just a soca artist. PK is not just a hockey player.
But he is though.
No, he's more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is he?
Well, I mean, now he's a broadcaster. But
Stop
at the time,
pumping his tires,
I'm
man.
just saying, at
Oh,
the time,
Bacchanal.
he was more than just a hockey player.
Yeah?
What he stands for, what he represents.
Okay.
So when you look at Nyla,
Oh, Bacchanal.
Nyla is the granddaughter of the guy who invented the genre. Lord Shorty, right?
Oh, word?
Rash Shorty
I
Eye,
didn't know that.
hard to break.
Okay.
Hard to break. Because you hard to break, I'm teaching you something here. This is what I mean. She's not just a soca artist.
Yeah.
So for her to have this type of song,
Yeah.
with Skinny Fabulous, who had Road March with Family and Marshall and Bungie, to have that combination in this particular song, I think it could make history.
What did Faye and Lion sing this year?
She has a big tune too. She have a couple. She has one groovy that you'll like called "Upgrade Him" or something so, and then she has a fast tune for the road
Yeah.
as well. But those are the top two. There's other songs. Marshall have a song with Destra. You have a song with Patrice that real bad like yourself.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too,
Kess have a lot of big tunes. But I'm just showing you like that is 1A, 1B. And when you're on the road, you go hear them songs like
Okay.
32 times.
All right. All said and done. What song for you? Because you know I am already. When I touch down there, when I hear Long Live Soca, the first person close to me, I'm knocking them out just because. Just because.
Right.
What song is that for you?
There's a couple. I feel like, okay, I'm going to play this song for you then. The song that is going to make me like go off, because as you said, I'm older. I'm not really going to be jumping up on that kind of tempo. The song that's going to make me want to bounce you up on the road and give you like a bear hug or, a headlock and thing or slap you on your chest is going to be this song here. This is my tempo here. We here for a good time, not a long time. You understand? This is like a big people vibe. It's like a chip. Bring it around, bring it around. What we say? What we say?
Who's that?
Viking Ding Dong.
Where's he from?
Trinidad. He's a DJ,
Yeah.
ton artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a few big songs, but that is one of the biggest groovy in Trinidad right now.
Big up to anybody going Trinidad for the carnival.
We go bounce up.
We're gonna see it. Hey, listen.
Now wait.
No, but listen.
What is your drink in Trinidad? So if somebody sees you on the road, what must they come and hand you?
All right. So this is the most prepared I've ever been for a trip.
Okay.
Because you know your wife always jamming. Listen, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. All right. So I said, all right. As I touch down, I gotta go duty free.
Okay.
Duty free, I get a little Baileys. Baileys that are going to coffee. Baileys in the morning to go to coffee. Baileys to go to the morning to go to coffee. Right? You know what I mean? That's that. I get 2 bottles of vodka and 2 bottles of tequila. And that we going on the road with.
But you know, okay, which band are you playing with?
Tribe.
You know Tribe have free drinks on the road, right?
Jay.
You have a wristband. All you do is you point. And because you're in jockey shorts, they're giving you your drink first. You understand?
Okay. So the question is, I go in Thursday to Thursday.
Okay.
I play in Mass Thursday to Thursday.
No, but you said going down the road. So when I hear road.
No, Jay. I say, as a lad, I'm going to duty free.
Mm-hmm.
I get my drinks in the duty free.
Right.
You understand?
So you're going into every fete with a thermos. You go in with your with a thermos.
Thomas, like the Buffalo Bills? No! Jay.
Dan, they have alcohol in Trinidad, you know, King.
Jay.
You're good.
What you saying? What you saying?
But you want to come visit her?
That's what you saying.
Nobody with a t-shirt that say hard to break could know where I live, you know. You relax yourself. You coast yourself right in.
Where I say the door drinks.
Understand,
Where I say
right?
door drinks.
So,
Chetty, we're on vacation.
Okay, wait.
What are drinks available, no?
wait.
You know what I mean? Something in French, you know what I mean?
I want Smarties, I want you to fact check this. Where is the Mormon population in Trinidad and Tobago? Because apparently, our partner Patrice is staying with the Mormons in Trinidad. Because where he's going has no alcohol. You like with the Mormon and that.
Oh, Bacchanal.
Listen,
How? There are drinks everywhere, fam.
it's been
Rum shops on every corner.
my pay grade is not as high as yours. So let me tell you. Right?
Do you know the exchange rate?
Let me tell you something.
What I pay for a cut, you could get a bottle of Casamigos. You know the
Bacchanal.
exchange rate? You could get a bottle of Casamigos. Every week I come by you and get a cut. There's a bottle of Casamigos, you know that.
You are not on the ground in Trinidad right now as we speak. So no carnival for 2 years. Them fellas hit it home run on we. I call a fella. I talked to the consul general here in Toronto. I said, the fella say, anything you need, I'll go fix you up.
Okay.
I need a driver. This driver telling me 150 US to go to each party. I mapped this thing out. That I tell you. It's 8-minute drive.
No.
He took me 150 US.
No. They
That fella-
they
that
have
fella-
ride share. You get the app and you're good. I'll send you the app.
Jay, them fellas trying to do home run on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I want everything home. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I just
okay.
say it.
So
Let me hear this now.
you say Bailey's for real? In that hot sun?
Any coffee in the morning?
In that hot sun?
Jay, I wake up. Listen,
Bailey's?
hear my routine. I wake up 4:30. I go in the
4:30
gym.
is when you go to sleep.
Who? To do what?
We come after a fete. You eat a KFC in Independence Square, and it's 4:30. You go to bed.
You're going to bed wheezing. Jay, I don't break routine. You sit down and it's one time. Them fellas, Super Bowl last night. I see that gravy. That gravy look thick like fog. Jay, that gravy opaque. You can't see through that gravy. Jay,
So you want to be able to see through gravy?
Jay, I eat the gravy.
Okay.
I don't break routine, eh?
Okay.
Which I have it.
Bacchanal.
4:30 I wake it up. I go to the gym, I get my workout, I go and jog on the savannah. You understand?
Okay. So hold
I
on.
come back after that.
Hold on.
My father-in-law 72, we jogging on the savannah. Every day I jog around the savannah. What you feel? I wake up so? What you feel? We jog around the savannah. I come back home, coffee in the bellies. Belly in the coffee.
Whichever way you go, just go.
Hey,
Okay.
the eggs in Trinidad were nice, eh? The eggs in Trinidad nice, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like.
Not staying at the Ryu?
The who?
The Ryu?
You see? Now Scott.
don't know, he don't know,
Scott
he don't
only,
know.
yeah. They're the
Scott
Ryu.
don't know, Scott
They're the
don't
Ryu in Trinidad. You ever
Oh,
go?
Bacchanal.
Smarties, you ever go to Trinidad or?
Tobago.
He went to Tobago and ended up in Trinidad by accident. Swati or Scott, we can tell the story.
Please, I hear this story. Let me go.
So he went to go work for a reputable promoter from Toronto, right? Not me.
If I call him, you go whistle?
No.
All right.
So he went to go work for this promoter,
The Outlaws?
and the promoter bring them to Tobago. But I guess when they did
Bring
the
them?
flight arrangements,
Bring them?
well, it's not just him alone. There's like a whole side of people, right? And when they did the flight arrangements, as you know, there's no direct flight from Tobago to Toronto.
Actually, they have one.
No?
Sunwing, yeah.
No,
But
which is once a week.
but nobody taking Sunwing. Go ahead.
Okay. They were just booing Sunwing and say have all
Big
kinds
C
of
was
chat.
on that. Big C was on that flight.
And you want to tell people go on Sunwing.
No, I say they have. I didn't
So-
tell them.
So,
3 hours with the luggage.
so the flight he take, they say, you know what?
That's Sunwing
You gotta
Saturday,
stop. You gotta stop. You gotta
That's
stop.
Sunwing. That's Sunwing Saturday. You get that free. You get that free.
So they have a stop in Trinidad
Yeah.
Oh,
and then come
Bacchanal.
to Toronto,
Right.
right?
Right.
So, as you would know, a good connection would be if I'm in Tobago, I land in Trinidad at 9 a.m. and the flight out to Toronto is 11 a.m.
2 hours.
You know,
As opposed to a bad connection.
right.
Right.
As opposed to land in Trinidad and leave Trinidad the next fortnight.
Hold on. I know. Listen. I know mathematician. Eh?
Right.
I ain't like the amazing Kreskin. You
Okay,
understand?
okay.
A fortnight is 14 days.
All I know, I don't know how long it was. All I know is I just check on my brethren. I'm like, yo, you good? I looking for a place to stay in Trinidad. I'm like, what do you mean? Weren't you just at an event and I see all kind of videos and you guys chilling? He send them one place
If I call name, you go say.
to overnight
If I call name, you go whistle.
and no place to stay and come back the next day.
If I call name, you go whistle.
I'm like, how? Scott, how? How?
Ellsworth James?
Don't disrespect Elsa like that.
All right, I just ask you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I
Don't
just
do that.
did.
Don't do that. Anyway, it happens in our business. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's miscommunication.
Yeah, but
Hard luck there. So yeah, he doesn't know if there's a Ryu because the one time.
so you never,
Yeah.
so you never been to Trinidad?
No, he went to Trinidad.
No, Smarties. You ever stay more than
He was at Piaco Airport in Trinidad.
for how long?
For several hours. Flash floods. Couldn't leave.
12, 18 hours, something.
No, I was there like from 7 a.m. till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
So that's the only time you spent in Trinidad.
That's a lot. In the airport.
All right.
So he never left the airport, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
He hasn't
Only
actually
to go
seen
to the hotel and then leave the hotel to go back to the airport the next morning.
And as you know, the hotels that are close to the airport is one of them where all you get is like hand rag, you know. Because they don't expect no long-term stay, you know.
Hand rag?
Dan,
Yeah.
is Royal Palm, you know, is them kind of thing. You don't know about them.
Bro,
Oh, you know about you know about Royal Palm. You know about that. You know
Oh,
about that?
Bacchanal.
How you know about that?
I want to see that logo. I want to see that logo.
All right, we gone. It's time to go, bro.
Big up everybody on the inside. If you're going down to
Trinidad
Trinidad.
has 8 threes by the half. Just FYI. On the
Who have 8 trees?
8.
Who have 8? Who have 8?
Damien.
All
Damien who?
Louis.
Dave time. I'm surprised.
We're not worried
Yeah,
about
but
it.
we're
You know
not.
why?
I don't understand how we hearing all kind of thing from the peanut gallery, and I ain't get no hot sauce, no
Oh,
wings.
Big
Bacchanal.
up everybody on the
Yeah,
inside.
what's
If
going on
you're going to Trinidad, all that be safe.
Yes. Big up Chetty's hot sauce.
Chetty's hot sauce is the one. If you see we are Trinidad, stop. We're going to take a little video and we're going to post all you on B-Ball and Bacchanal. Smarties will not be in
He
Trinidad
will not.
because he afraid the flash flood.
Big up Kevin Seep. He won't be in Trinidad either. Because he dealing with baby vomit like flash floods.
How you express it?
What do you mean? Express or expose?
Whoa, big up all yeah.
What we doing? What we doing?
I done.
When are we coming back?
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You're coming back in 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks, we back. Where we at now? 13? 13, 27. On the inside. Whoa.
He's a numbers man. 27th?
Fortnight?
We coming back in a fortnight? Yeah! Well done.
Whoa.
And we are.
All right. Let's have one more shot.